Why not Zoidberg? This is Guy's Ritual, and today is day 13 of my 31 days of Halloween, and today I'm going to become a Kraken. But I've been sorting this video so hard, like I got really lazy because of this video because I didn't want to do it. So I've already created this piece using Sculpey, which I'm going to be using as sort of like my facial hair, using a similar, it's pretty much like Zoidberg. But yeah, we're using this in the piece. All I did was just sort of sculpt it out of clay using multiple like cylinder, like rolling things, and then just sort of squished them together. So yeah, I'm gonna go get started and I'll be right back. Okay, first thing I'm gonna be doing is I'm taking a bit of latex and I'm gonna put it on the entire upper part of my lip and going a bit further out on both ends. And then I'm going to take a little bit of toilet paper, one ply, and putting it over the latex and making sure it's nice and flat, using another layer of latex and touching it up as needed, although I had to fix it because it just wasn't working. So I'm like, okay, another piece of toilet paper, layering it down with latex over the edges so that it blends right in with the skin. This will help keep the piece on and make a stronger hold. Now I'm going to take the piece and I'm going to place it over the liquid latex while it's still wet, and I'm going to push it in over to my face and try to smooth it out with my fingertips. Now I'm going to take some more liquid latex and I'm going to go over it piece by piece, smoothing it out so it creates a flush with the skin. Using toilet paper as sort of like the sealing. I'm going to put another layer of liquid latex over that. And I'm going to add toilet paper to the ends to really make it flush with the skin. So it looks like it's just coming out of my face. Now I'm going to put latex over the tentacles, and I'm going to add more toilet paper going down as like an extra layer of skin that's like covering them. And just drag that down. Touching it up as I see fit. And adding more and more layers of toilet paper where I feel like it needs some extra work. And then just making sure latex is always the top layer. Now while I wait for that to dry, I'm taking some Krylon body paint in this dark auburnish brown. And I'm going to layer that over my entire face as like my foundation color. And first I'm giving it a nice flush layer, like very thin, just going over the whole skin. And I'm going to actually go over that all again and making it darker after it dries. And I'm also going to put it over the entire of the tentacles. Slowly packing it in, just because the tentacles will not absorb color as easily, so you have to put several layers. Although the actual clay will absorb the paint quite easily, or at least take the paint. But I would recommend a fluffy brush so that it can get into all those little holes. And I'm going to try to get as much of the tentacles as possible. Now here I am going over the second layer of the brownish red. And also going underneath the tentacles as far up as I can see when I'm lifting my head, because you're not going to be able to see my mouth at all. If you'd like, you can always do a layer of this before you put on the tentacles. Now I'm taking the Krylon again, and I'm using the orange, which is also another body paint. And I'm just drawing some sort of tribal design so that I break up the skin, so it's not that plain. And I'm just going with a unique kind of tribal, like it's not really tribal, but it can pass. Because it's like its own, I'm making its own little like mythical tribe. And now I'm going in with a little bit of black body paint, and I'm going in between the tentacles to break them up a bit, give it some shadow. And I'm also going to put a little bit on the nose and underneath the eyes. And blend those out with some dark eyeshadow. I'm using Soot and Stars by Sugar Pill. I'm also going to put a little bit in the contours. Now I'm adding another layer of the reddish brown on the mouth to blend all that black in. And then just sort of touching it up as I see fit. A little bit of black eyeliner from OCC. And with that, I'm done. And I am done. It does muffle your voice, and it does not show much expression. It looks like I'm not really talking, but I am. This will stay on all day. It feels very sturdy. The only issue is someone could pull on one of your tentacles and pull it off, because it is only sculpty, which doesn't harden, unless you cook it, which I didn't, because what's the point? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see the rest of my 31 days of Halloween, don't forget to subscribe, and like and comment if you like this video, and I will see you all next time. Peace.